Hey guys, this is Brian Stoehr hanging out at the wave riding school in my hometown of Ocean City, Maryland. We designed some videos here that are going to help beginner surfers, and we're going to help them one step at a time. Instead of overcomplicating this, which a lot of people have a tendency to do, we're going to try and simplify it as much as possible. We're going to give you some tips on single elements that you can implement in your surfing and see if they don't make a world of difference. There's typically a handful of things that surfers do incorrect when getting into this sport that throw them off for the rest of their life in the water. So we're going to try and fix those one step at a time here. The first one, the most important one in my eyes, that if it's off, everything else is off with your surfing, and that's board positioning. Getting you in the right spot of the board is crucial to getting you better at surfing, letting you have more fun, and ultimately just catching waves, right? If you're not in the right spot of the board, you're not gonna be able to catch any waves. It's gonna throw off your getting up, gonna throw off your turns, whatever you wanna do post getting up on a surfboard. If you can't get into a wave, if you don't have that board positioning correct, you're kind of dead in the water. So we're gonna get you in the right spot of the board. Typically, when everyone starts out surfing, they're a little too far forward. That sends the nose of the board underwater, sends you nose diving, right? And the solution that most people have for that is they slide too far back on the surfboard. If you're too far back on that surfboard, which is the most common mistake everyone makes on a surfboard, it's like driving a car or riding your bike and hitting the gas and the brake at the same time, holding down the brake on your bike, and it just prevents you from going anywhere. So tip one is we got to get you in the right spot of the board. It's going to differ slightly from person to person and differ a little bit with board size. Once we get you in that right spot of the board, it's going to let everything else fall into place. If you think about it, if you're too far back, that's going to prevent you from catching waves. If you're too far back, when you go to get up on a surfboard, it's going to put you in the wrong spot of the board. It's going to keep you in that position that's a bit too far back. But if we get that one thing on point, it's going to help everything else in your surfing. So here's where we want to be. We got to get you in that right spot. Every person's going to be a little bit different. You've got to find that spot that's not too far forward, just a couple centimeters back of the nose going under. And hopefully, as simple as that, we fixed board positioning when you're starting out in riding waves. So hopefully this little video helped you, and we're going to get you some more, and we're slowly, one step at a time, going to make you better surfers. Check out some more info on what we're doing at waveridingschool.com, and we hope you enjoyed it. See you in the water.